They crucify me, then rectify the reason they crucify me for. I love my enemies, why the fuck is we fighting for? Money, cause, and the fame, of pain, hate, and disdain. We all one and the same, this hate I can't understand. Let go. Crucifixions loosely based off of insinuations, yet I identify with hate, so if it's any consolation, I would hate me too. If I was forced to be you, I'm instrumental down under like a didgeridoo. My flow is crucial, echelons better than what my generation's used to. I'm often singled out for being this unusual. I'm used to this, utilizing my inner wit and optimism. Still reminiscent of when I ain't have a pot to piss in. This is a smidgen of what I envision is the realest shit you ever listen to. Sinister meet cynical with mysticism. This is far beyond simplistic lyricism. Supreme minds are not alike. Till I let these rhythms hit them and wiggle the asses of the masses. The end result was tragic, at least for these other rappers. How it happens inconceivable. The Omen has achieved the unachievable. Reason being I'm me, and being me is unfeasible. They crucify me, then rectify the reason they crucify me for. I love my enemies, why the fuck is we fighting for? Money, cause, and the fame, of pain, hate, and disdain. We all one and the same, this hate I can't understand. They crucify me, then rectify the reason they crucify me for. I love my enemies, why the fuck is we fighting for? Money, cause, and the fame, of pain, hate, and disdain. We all one and the same, this hate I can't understand. The drug dependency, the Hennessy, the suicidal tendencies, the checkerboard floors where we tangle with our enemies, the streets, the love and everything that lies between. Breathing ether, sipping mescaline, hot pursuit of my dreams. I keep a 40 cal present. Test me at your own discretion, especially since I'm faded and my nerves are slightly tensing. Not to mention that I ain't really got shit to lose but a temper and a tummy full of food and booze. I choose to do what I do, and I do it well. I'm feeling light as shit, and I know you recognize the smell. Hell, I'm feeling better than I ever did. Now I'm accredited for wrecking shit and rewriting the book of Exodus. I need an exorcism quickly to soothe the demons within me. I am not living life, I am dreaming lucidly. So who are you kidding? Cause you sure ain't grown, man. At one time for my prophets and the hopeless romantics. They crucify me, then rectify the reason they crucify me for. I love my enemies, why the fuck is we fighting for? Money, cause, and the fame, of pain, hate, and disdain. We all one and the same, this hate I can't understand. They crucify me, then rectify the reason they crucify me for. I love my enemies, why the fuck is we fighting for? Money, cause, and the fame, of pain, hate, and disdain. We all one and the same, this hate I can't understand. There's the secrecy in conjunction with all the intricacy, inexplicably governed throughout our lives until we deceased. The mental peaks I reach are triggered by the sedatives I eat. This DMT tree, cocktail spiked with mescaline. I sip and left the universe introversionally. Of course, with full force, I close the doors of perception and rejoice in carefree blisses. Middle fingers to the critics as I unravel a mystery through plight of expedition. Hints of ether in my system. The eye of Horus glistens as a sign of true enlightenment. My mind went wherever ancient Mayans went to comprehend the higher scientists. I am the god of my addiction, like a wino Dionysus. Jesus Christ, if I ain't the nicest writing, I'm parallel to a titan. Jehovah, no hyphen. This is the icing on the cake that I'm projected to make. If they don't crucify me, procreation just for us to keep dying. They crucify me, then rectify the reason they crucify me for. I love my enemies, why the fuck is we fighting for? Money, cause, and the fame, of pain, hate, and disdain. We all one and the same, this hate I can't understand. They crucify me, then rectify the reason they crucify me for. I love my enemies, why the fuck is we fighting for? Money, cause, and the fame, of pain, hate, and disdain. We all one and the same, this hate I can't understand.